We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. The Cubs will try to wrap up the 3-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Jose Arena will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Javier
First offering on its way.
First pitch, 7-11.
Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. One shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup. And he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
Digging in now, Jason Hayward. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
You know, D-Roll, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch. Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Fouled off. No outs, nobody on. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. Number 196 for his career, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the home crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
So now to the plate, David Bodie. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Way outside. 1-2. And that misses 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. Line drive to center field. Joyce is right there, 1 down. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He had an amazing power month. He launched balls out of the park to left, to right, to center field. Impressive power. For a whole month to sustain what he did, really impressive.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
1 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
1-1 the count now. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Rizzo leads off first with 1 away. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time, and it's fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers. Out in front of it, strike 1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that's a home run into the top tank. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 41st home run of the year for him. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
We don't see this much very often in baseball anymore. A center fielder with some thump in his bat. This guy can hit and also play the outfield.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
The next 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swings through it for strike number 2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. So they really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 5 and the Marlins nothing. John Lester is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Schwarber is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Lays off 1-0. 329 is the average for him coming in. 5 homers and 43 RBIs. Fouled away. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Dickerson carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Left side, but well foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Jorge Alfaro is on deck. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Striding in, Jorge Alfaro, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Anderson swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
1-2 now.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Cubs lead this one 5-3. Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Lester.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Here's Javier Baez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
That misses 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Up next for the Cubs.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 3-0. Now a swing by Hayward, but he got out in front a little too much as this will hook into the seats. A foul ball and right. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. That's popped up. Rojas into shallow center. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, and it remains 5-3. Leading off the inning, Miguel Rojas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Swing and a liner. Foul. Rojas is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Hit to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll flip it over to Lester for the out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
To the plate now, Jose Arena. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count even at 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And he takes ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
2-0 now. Swung on, missed. 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Miami down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Anderson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. And that swung on and missed for strike one. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number two. So two are gone now in the Cubs half of the third. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. His second home run of the game, and it's now 6-3. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Marlins 3. Bottom of the third now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder John Birdie.
John Birdie.
First pitch on its way. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. So digging in now, Corey Dickerson. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. In there, 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He hit a sac fly earlier. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Aguilar, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 13 for him on the year. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
And just like that, they're right back in it. Huge 3-run bomb to tie this one back up.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Brian Anderson.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Horner takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The center fielder, number 7.
At the plate, Matt Joyce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. Now another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give it.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. We played 3 full, and we're all even now at 6-6. Now at the plate, Nico Horner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Stepping in now, John Lester, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's a pop-up now. Aguilar calls for it. 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder.
So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
A 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Cubs strand one. We're still tied 6-6. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs, and a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time, meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the first pitch to him. Miguel Rojas is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Now Lester's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
At the plate now, Jose Arena. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. There's one. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lester has his target. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's in.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
2 balls and a strike now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Marlins down quietly. Score remains tied 6 apiece. In now, David Bodie, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The third baseman, number 13, David Bodie.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Eliezer Hernandez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 57, Eliezer Hernandez.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A bullet to first base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. He was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for route number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Now batting, John Birdie. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
The right fielder, John.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Jeremy Jeffress will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
24, Jeremy Jeffress.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And it's fouled away. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
Nope.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Fouled off. Hit well towards the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Last time through was a base hit. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Dickerson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. No one out with a runner at second. sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. He waits. Now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Oh, he couldn't make the play. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You gotta catch it first. So he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
Matt Joyce stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-1 to count. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Rowan Wick takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. To the plate now, Miguel Rojas. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Lifetime against this pitcher. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wick rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. He's right there. 1 there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. And there's a base hit on a line. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Into the box now, Nico Horner. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he fouls this one off.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Has a look, now the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Hard hit ball to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Cubs are down quietly. They don't make any headway. Still down 9-6. Garrett Cooper is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Garrett.
Dan Winkler will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Dan Winkler.
Off the plate and low here, ball one. 276 the average coming in for him. 11 home runs and 36 RBIs. Chased a bad one there. 1-1. Pitch on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they open up a 4-run lead.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jonathan Villar. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, John Birdie.
So striding in, John Birdie. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey!
1 out, nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Marlins.
Settling in now, Corey Dickerson, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Marlins tack on 1 more courtesy of the solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Marlins 10 and the Cubs 6. Brad Boxberger is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33.
New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now to the plate, Jason Hayward. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole of 0-2. Boxberger, the former Royal, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
The third baseman, number 13.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. David Bodie. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
To 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Cubs are down in order as the lead holds at 10-6. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Aguilar, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Up high, 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Jorge Alfaro. He was a ground out victim last time up. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And this throw gets away from him.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Brian Anderson.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see ya later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
No balls and 1 strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. One left for Miami as the lead holds at 10-6. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Yimi Garcia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Monte Harrison will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman Anthony Rizzo. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
2-0 count. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras has struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And the pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. It bangs against the giant cement pole and gone. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. 45 home runs now on the campaign, and just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. Kyle Schwarber will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
1-1 to
Off the plate,
Schwarber.
ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. Well hit to right, but foul. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 10 and the Cubs 7. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, center fielder.
So that'll bring in Monte Harrison next. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. The Cubbies entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
He throws him on the fastball there. Monte Harrison becomes out number 2 this inning. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They still lead it, though. Ryan Stanek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Nico Horner is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Jason Kipnis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Jason Kipnis.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Javier Baez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team. And
this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Fish put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Eliezer Hernandez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. John Lester allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Ryan Stanek wraps it up for the save, his 28th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 7 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Marlins amassed 14 hits in the game as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 10-7. The Milwaukee Brewers held their opponent to just 2 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 5-0. The Atlanta Braves combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Rockies 7-2. The Nationals' right fielder, number 9, dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs, leading Washington to a win against the Mets 9-6. Clayton Kershaw keeps on winning, now has 21 this year, as the Dodgers were winners over the Padres 11-6. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Daniel Mangden got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, as the A's took care of the Blue Jays 2-1. Lurie Garcia had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish, leading the White Sox to the win over the Red Sox 13-9. He is in the top 5 in the American League in hits. The Diamondbacks totaled 11 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 6-2. Austin Pruitt got the win, number 7 thus far, helping the Astros get by the Tigers 2-1. The Baltimore Orioles went deep 4 times as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-4. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.